Hello. What we are watching is probably boring to you, but I'm booting up my recording software, Studio One. But we can minimize that, I think. No, we can't. No, we can't. My name is Jim, and I was supposed to have a gig today right down the street. But it is a and I was dressed to play outside. It was an outside gig. You got a glitchy camera. I don't know what camera number 2 is doing, the one to the side here, but we have some issues with it. We're going to have to grin and bear that. Anyway. Anyway. So we are live on YouTube. Probably should post that, huh? I probably should let people know. Might be kind of fun to do, huh? Let's do that. Let's go to the tube of you. Let's tell them. There I am. No gig tonight, so I'm live streaming on YouTube. Yeah, so I didn't have a gig. I probably could pick up the guitar and play, I suppose, but I don't know if I feel like doing that, you know? A night off is a night off, right? There I am. Yeah, so, I'm in the studio here with Ringo. Hey, Ringo. I Ringo. Here we go. Let's post that sucker. Huh. Use the Delaware. Let's let the Delaware music scene. Yeah. Okay. Let's post that sucker. So, I was supposed to be playing outside, and it is a gray November Delaware evening. That probably says it all. Hey, Ringo, watch this. Ringo. Ringo. There he comes. You like some? If I move this keyboard, would you come join us? Perhaps? Ringo. Come on. Come say hi. Oh, man, you got bubbles coming out of your mouth. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, buddy, you look horrible. Ugh. Anyway, Ringo, oh, you can't even see him. Okay, he's right down there. Ringo's helping me, so to speak. You know what? Let me get a little more light on Ringo. Let's see if I can do that. There he is right there. I don't know if you can see him. So, as I keep saying, we were to have... And please, if you pop on, please chat so I know you're there. I'm still wearing this. I was supposed to be setting up, just finishing setting up equipment and hitting my first chord right about now. But, no dice, it was called. It's just it's not raining, but I play outside at this really great venue. And, it's just everything's still wet from the rain we had earlier today. Wait a minute. Wait a tick. Let's minimize that so we don't have to look at that. That'll let us know when we're ready to jump in. And I just thought it'd, maybe spend a couple minutes live. I said I was going to do it, and it's a Saturday night. I'm thinking, what better night to... A nice, rainy, cold Saturday night. You got my tea that was all ready for the gig. Chai tea. What are you guys drinking tonight? There's a couple of ways I can look at this whole thing, which I find very interesting. What is that? No. Got that. Huh. Oh, YouTube. That's what we want. We want the live stream in studio. Yeah, that's kind of neat. So, oh, maybe that's why we have a bit rate is lower than the recommended bit rate. We recommend, what do they recommend? Stream help. Suppose I can go in there and change that. Let's go to OBS. Let's see if we can change that. Anyway. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Boy, that's really delayed. We have quite a delay here. I didn't know we were doing that much of a delay on this. Get rid of that. Anyhow. Settings. Let me just try that. See if that screws anything up. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, there's still some funkiness. Yeah, we got a glitchy camera. Now that could be because I don't know my settings. I don't know. I got two cameras, but one camera is plugged in directly, I believe. No, they're both plugged into a hub, and I think that's where my problem is. Anyway, Ringo, I'm amazed though. I have quite the delay on this. I'm looking at what I have here, and yeah. Yeah, it's quite a delay. Yeah, I didn't think it was that. I thought it was about 7-second delay or something like that. It might be wrong. Anyway, this is really a test, and I should have labeled it as such. There's not going to be a whole lot of music tonight, but yeah. Okay. Oh, now my stream is excellent. Okay, that must have helped. We must have helped something. That's cool. Anyway, wondering what you guys are doing. I know what. Oh, let's. You know what? We're ready to go. Let's pull up some. Let me show you what I've been working on. Something called Just Like This. Just a new song. Don't have anything other than. What do I got? Pretty much just just drums, but what we call this pre-production. Sounds like a hip word, doesn't it? Pre-production is nothing more than, well, no, I say nothing more. It's before we do much of anything. I've got my channels all set up. Now, let me show you that. I have drums, acoustic guitars, and I have, maybe you'll see these three green, lime green. These are three different channels I have set up, and I have two main recording mics, and I have one channel for each. And I also allowed myself a third channel to run the acoustic guitar directly into the board. So it's a good mix. And I can use all of them, I can use none of them. Or one of them, whatever, any combination. So I'm going to close that. That's like a folder. And then I have electric guitars. I have a little folder for that. I have two electric guitars. Haven't decided, this is just a template. I may record the electric guitars if I use them through an amp. Or I may record them directly into the board. Don't know yet. I don't know why that's... Turn that auto off. Okay, so we're going to close that up. Keyboards. Let's see what I got there. Ooh, oh yeah. So I set up, I have a left hand and right hand. I do, because I'm not a keyboard player, I record right and left hand separately. And a real piano player will know that. But it gets the job done. It helps me out. It makes up for my lack of skill with the piano, and it comes off pretty good. I also have a Hammond organ sound right here on this channel, and here's something called a little plugin I have called Padness Junior, and it's pads, like a synthesized wash. That doesn't mean I'm going to use it. This is just a template, so I'm going to shut that down. I have a main vocal, and you can see I have main vocal 1 and 2. Yeah, I think anything more than that, it wouldn't be a main vocal unless you're doing a specific, like in, something with a big sounding. Background vocals. I have 4 background tracks set up. They're ready to go. I also have things like effects, just EQ and compression. Those can be changed. But the effects, I'm having a lot of fun with that. They're in red. I have this neat slapback that I'm dying to use. It's a brand new one called Pulsar. Check this out. I just got this. Okay. There it is. There we go. So this is the plugin. And it's based on, this is a disc. It's based on the old... old 50. This is a tube driven, it's designed to emulate a tube driven reverb unit. I have tons of reverb units in my at my disposal, but I always like buying some new stuff. But this one is a real cool, and you can adjust the I don't know, you can manipulate it manually, which I like. But it has a great slapback delay with like the old Elvis stuff. So see, it's even called Elvis slap right there. Look at that. So yeah, I'm ready to go. I do have some drums here. Let's see. Okay, we're having, there we go. Just drums, nothing fancy. Well, I shouldn't say it. I've got the song in my head that this goes to. And I like creating, I don't program my own drum tracks from scratch, but I do take sampled drum patterns and I piece together and put a lot of time into it, fine tuning and stuff. This, I did something different. This is called Complete Takes, And what they do is they give you kick drum, snare drum, toms, floor tom, overhead right, overhead left, that's overhead microphones to pick up the cymbals and stuff like that. A room microphone, bongos, shaker, udu, I think that's how you pronounce that. What's cool about it, since they give you them on separate tracks, I can go in, let me show you this. I can go in and change, like say I think the kick needs to be, maybe I want a louder kick. Maybe it's too loud, I bring that down, you know, whatever. So most drum patterns that I've been using have everything recorded on one track or two tracks, you know. So when you raise and lower the volume of an individual, you can't raise and lower the volume of an individual drum. You know, you get the whole thing or nothing. This, you can ride the faders, so to speak, on each. If I want the bongos to come up at different parts, it's going to be fun, you know. I love that stuff. Anyway, let's see. Let me check my phone. Let me see. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, this was truthfully, full disclosure. I figured I wasn't planning to stream, but I had to work through some bugs. Didn't even market this, and I still have a bug. You see that camera? The side camera shows the studio from another. Right now, you're looking. One of the cameras is pointing at me right there, but this guy over here, we're struggling. It's all kinds of glitchy and stuff. I don't know why. I don't know why that is. I may figure it out. I may not figure it out. But kind of annoying, isn't it? But we will. Next time we'll go on. Maybe even tomorrow we'll go. We'll have a little bit of fun. We'll go. I will advertise a little or promote it a little better on Facebook, etc. I really didn't think. I thought I'd be gigging right now outside in the cold and the wet. But when I had the time off, I unloaded the car and I thought, here I am at the studio unloading things, so let me get on. And it was good for me to do because I figured out a couple of things that I haven't done. I have two sons. One son in particular is very, very learned in streaming, and the other one does some stuff like that too. I try not to bug him. I try to figure this stuff out myself. So, boy, that's funny. This one camera that makes me look at that. That makes me actually look bald. That's kind of neat. I wonder if I can figure it. Hey, that's the way it is. You know, kind of neat. Okay, I do like this angle though, but I like. Well, I guess even if I don't have this. Oh, you know what? I kind of like that angle. Maybe that's the way I should do it. Anyway. I don't think we have anyone peeking in. Uh-oh. Okay, it's telling me that... Okay. Maybe that's it. Maybe... You know what, guys? Maybe I don't know what I'm doing regarding the crank that up. Apply. I don't think that's going to help it. Yeah, it's still glitching, but let me check on the What's that? No. So something, I'm not doing something right. I have to reach out to dudes and figure this one out. Hey, I don't know if we have anyone viewing right now. It says we have one person viewing. That's kind of cool. There we go. Okay. So what you guys are seeing this area right here is, let me get back to that. So that's what we're doing. Let me crank that up a little bit. Now we don't have to do that. Let's just do normal. So yeah, so this is, all I have is the drums so far, and some lyrics I put in my little lyric sheet there. It's kind of fun. But yeah, so all I got right now is drums. Boom, bap, boom. Oh, you know, there's no desktop audio coming through. I wonder what's up with that. What is that? Oh, we got another problem. Okay, so I don't have any. Mic is coming through great. Desktop audio. We're only hearing desktop audio when I. Check that out. Yeah, as soon as I go here, it's going to stop. Yep, okay. That might have something to do with it. There's no desktop audio coming through. Wait a minute. I got an idea. Okay. Let's just move that over there. This over here. Yeah, I still don't see any desktop audio. Okay, I gotta figure this out, guys. I got a lot to work on still. Anyway, it was good to get on here. Live streaming is fun, but a lot of bugs to work at. Let me make a note of that. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Okay, that's a biggie. And that camera too. It's glitching. I don't know what's going on there. Might be the hub. That might be it. Might have to buy another piece of equipment. Anyway, I don't know if anyone actually tuned in. Why don't I have desktop audio? Let me put that. Let me just change. Check. Minimize that. Yeah, let's have a little bit of fun with this. Move this out of the way. Not there. Yeah, let's try this. This should. Yeah, I'm not. Now, if I cut this off. Okay. So I have audio. You can hear the drums only because I have an open mic, but There should be desktop audio and don't know what that's about. Don't know what that's about. Wouldn't mind you guys let me know what you think what do you think it sounds like today, because I've actually added some compression and limiter to the EQing to my mic, which I wasn't doing for in any other live stream, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me okay. Okay, we're gonna call it a night because I've got some things to figure out still, but thanks for tuning in, guys. This is, if anyone did. Oh, wait a minute. We have some people. I can't leave now. Got Karen, Joanne, diehards. Hey, how'd you guys find me? On Facebook? If you could, chat it up with me here and let me know. I mean, I don't know whether what I'm trying to find out is, did you get an alert? Oh, good. You can hear perfectly. Yeah. I dialed in some new, so that's one of the things that is going well. But right now I have camera number 2 over here that seems to be glitchy. It's a new camera. Don't know why it's doing. The other one is solid as a rock, but this one is glitching. Don't know why that is. Let me, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to play around with this. That's camera number 2. Filters. I wonder if it has a color correction. Do I really need that? Let's see this. Oh yeah, I do need that. Let's throw that back on there. Color correction. Let's leave that on there. Oh, look at that. Contrast. Yeah, we need a little bit. I want you guys to see what's going on here in the studio. Yeah, that's extreme. That's kind of cool. A lot of it just has to do with this the lighting. You got have a lot of lights pointed right at the camera, which is probably. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Okay, that's good. Okay, but it's glitching. You can see it get a little, you know. I have that camera and do believe I. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. It might be the hub. It might be because camera number 2 is going through a hub. I'll explain that later. Anyway, I'm glad you guys can hear me. Oh, so you got a notification on YouTube. Good. I like that you guys find me on Facebook. That's why I put it there. But I'm hoping that most people get used to the whole, because I do that with my sons. I do I have alerts set up so I know when big gaming goes on, because you know, let's see. Okay, let me grab the guitar. Let's see. Okay, let me just try to get. Let's see. Let me do it. Let me get the guitar. You have to tell me how to set up the. You go to my YouTube channel, and it has like a bell. Let's see if I can help you right now. It's right. Okay, so if we were going to YouTube, boom, like that. You know what? I am going as. You know what? This is my channel, so it's not going to work. I'll go to my son's. Big Gaming. Oh, Big Gaming 64. Okay, check this out. Where is he? Oh, see that? Subscribed. Doesn't cost anything to subscribe. You hit that. If I didn't hit that, if that was off, you would click that. And then... Oh, I didn't want to do that. So... If I go to Big Gaming, you can click the subscribe button. See that? And I think after you click it, you have the option to click that bell to get alerts. So you can subscribe without getting the alerts, I believe. I'm making this too complicated. But that's what I do. I click subscribe to all, personalize. So you can click none and get no alerts. You're still subscribed, but you don't get the alerts. But if you leave that on to all, every time I go on or upload something, like my brother John says, whenever I upload a video, he gets the, Oh, here's something like, oh no, I am Super Big Gaming. I am not subscribed to. So let's check this out. So I'm going here. I'm going to subscribe to this. I hit that, subscribe. Now, if I don't want the alert, I can come down here and click none, so I won't get the alert. But hell, I'm going to do that. Look at that crazy guy. His cats. Big Gaming loves his cats, doesn't he? Yes, he do. Very proud of this guy. I know this might not be anyone's cup of tea, the horror stuff, but whew. The horror game where you die 1,000 ways. Yeah, gotta love that, right? Okay, Big Gaming, we're gonna say goodbye. Boom. Nikita, how you doing, buddy? How the hell are you? We had a good lesson, didn't we? Nick, don't you think we had a... I think we had a freaking good lesson. You of my phone, said Jim with an arrow and a red dot. Oh, yeah. Karen, does that answer your question? Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. Pretty sure that's how that works, Karen. Set that, and we'll be doing that more. And you know what, guys? I don't know. Oh, top fans. I see. I got it. So, Karen, I think we have you set up. Don't know. Don't know if that's what it might be me, or I don't know. I think I have it set up. So you might have missed it, or it might have been. I don't know. But thanks a lot, guys. This was like I was supposed to be playing, but got the message. Hey, Ringo. See if we can coax him up here. Okay. We come up here. He is drooling all over the couch. I'm like, come here. Come on. Oh, gross. Okay, hold on, buddy. Come on. Come here. Come here, buddy. Chevy. Seems to say. Okay. Yeah. His mouth, he's got all kinds of stuff going on. I don't think he's in pain, though, but he's got, it's just, smells and drooling, and I'm not, before I spend $1,000, no offense, but if I could be spending $1,000 on a homeless person, no offense, Ringo, it's just, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, but it's my story and I'm sticking to it. Is that good? See these people over here? Right there? They can't see you there. Look over here. Who's a good boy? You help me collect gift certificates? Yeah. Ringo is the best. R-I-N-G-O. Ringo. It's nice on a night like this, knowing that this guy is, yeah, so, guys, do you see what I'm talking about with that glitchiness on the other camera? It's pain in the ass, but it really is nice. Don't get that on my new phone case. That's disgusting. It's really nice knowing that this guy is, on a night like this, you're sitting at home, watching a game, drinking a nice cup of tea. That's it, buddy. That's it. Yeah, thanks for leaving that nasty smelling drool there. Okay. I think you guys know what to do. Yeah. You know what? Hey, I know it. Nickel will appreciate this. I got my guitar tuned to an open tuning that is a very cool tuning. Let me grab that. Go out? Go out? Okay. He is absolutely crazy. Why would you want to go out? It's cold. You come in? Ring up. No. Can't wait for him. You're waiting all day. So, Nick, I don't know if you've ever heard of. Nick, guess what tuning that is? You're probably going to guess wrong. But go ahead, give it a shot. Nope. Not open E. It's not an O. It's called Dadgad. D-A-D, Dad. And Gad, like E-Gads. G-A-D. D-A-D, G-A-D. And when you tune like that and then make the chords you normally would, they sound so different. And because it has a D in the bass, when I make a D chord, it just sounds wonderful. It's beautiful sounding. Yeah, I'm working on a new song and it's got that. So maybe that's what I'll do tonight. What time we got here? Yeah, I'll sign off in a couple minutes and we'll. I am keeping them alive and happy, Joanne, and that's the important thing, right? I guess I still have that guilt, you know. It's good rainy night music, isn't it? You ought to try it, Nick. Try it. It's called Dadgad. A lot of fingerstyle guitars. Look up a guy. He's dead. He unfortunately died in a plane accident. French fingerstyle player, big in the 80s and 90s. Marcel Dadi, D-A-D-I. Look him up, Nick. Someone else. Let's see. Try an A minor. Not really. Yeah, it's not my favorite one. I like it in another tuning, but when I make the A minor shape, it doesn't cut it. But they sound wide open, doesn't it? The reason I set up the glitchy camera, it's got a nice view of the Spider-Man. Let's see if we can change it. It's shifted, but it got a really good view of Spider-Man play. And you don't get to see me in it, of course. Yeah, we don't need Spider-Man playing the ever-loving Telecaster. You guys hear the train? Here it comes. Ringo's out there. He hates the train. Let's give us another tuning here. Yeah, yes, Joanne. The old crossgate. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Joanne, what's the other thing that Crossgates had? That was for the sound. We also had the smell that no one else had. Wow. Remember when they were making chocolate? Yeah, I do too. I just General Foods. It wasn't Kraft then. I'm probably off here. Let's give us a better background, okay? What do we got here? Oh, yeah. Let's minimize the... you know what we need to do? Okay. Let's close this sucker out. We don't need that up and running. Boom. There we go. Much better. Look at that. We will. I want to watch this from the OBS window, if that's okay with you. I'm watching it from the... I'll be your lightning when your clouds roll away. Your flexible flyer on that winter day. I'll be your mattress when your bones are tired. Your retro rocket when your engines are fired. I'll be your angel, bluer than blue. I'll be your shadow, 'cause that's what I do. Look into the sky and see where you and I thanks. Look in your heart, you'll know who I am. Now write it down, Nick. Marcel Dadi. I was your floating spaceship in '63. A million waves, like a million hands rolling up on the sea. They pull you away, they're pulling you back, they're pulling you home. I'm letting you go, but I'm letting you know you ain't going alone. I'll be your angel, bluer than blue. I'll be your shadow, 'cause that's what I do. Look into the sky and see where you and I began. Look in your heart, you know who I am. Out of my head, but you're out of your mind. Doesn't matter to me, but it matters to time. Something you said stuck in my head. You're gonna land safely home, but you're better off dead. Been here before, it's just not okay. I've been here before, was just yesterday. Nothing but talking, and we're walking, we're walking. Once in a dream, once in a lifetime, record was spinning. It felt like the right time. I put on my suit, looked at the moon. I put on my suit, I left the room. How could you do what you do, what you do? How is it you knew what you knew, what you knew? Anytime, any place, nothing but lies and all this space. I'll be your angel, bluer than blue. I'll be your shadow, 'cause that's what I do. Look into the sky and see where you and I began. Look in your heart, you will know who I am. Yeah, Nick, I was just being a smartass. I would have sent that to you. But yeah, Marcel, Marcel, I believe. Dadi, D-A-D-I. D-A-D-I, I think that's it. Yeah. But there's all kinds of finger styles that use that. I could turn you on to some more. Let's talk about that if you're into that. But it's kind of neat. Explore that. Guys, this has been fun. I needed to... The gig got canceled. That's a shame. But I had to flip it positive by doing something. And I thought, let me just get on. I don't have a plan. Don't know what I'm going to do. But I've been promising you guys this for a while. But I'm going to start with YouTube. I think that's where I'm going to regularly stream. Maybe if I'm gigging on a Saturday, I will start streaming more. Because I know you guys like that. Especially people that aren't around, we can definitely do that and make it easy. Yeah, it was fun. But they're going to be longer. Anyway, we're going to say goodbye now. I'm so glad we had this time. I wanted to break out the banjo. I got some banjo songs. Not typical banjos. I play a Green Day. You know what I play on banjo? Good Riddance. I play Hallelujah on the banjo. I've been having all kinds of fun with it. Anyway, yeah, Twitch, I don't know, Nick, I just felt, I don't know if that's where my efforts need to be. Although I had that going nicely, but I just think I could do better on YouTube and TikTok, and we'll see. Maybe I can just do Twitch at the same time with a phone. Yeah. We'll try Twitch next time too, but I would rather see some of the people that were, some of the regulars that were on Twitch regularly. I'd love to see them just switch over to YouTube. I think that'd be easier for them and everybody. Okay. Ooh. What song is that? Nick won't know it. Karen might. Nick, not that Nick knows a lot of stuff. Oh, so you found him on Spotify, I see. Right, Nick? Okay. Okay, listen, guys, we're going to say goodbye. Adios.